Hey there, Virgo. It's Amanda Beach from Cosmic Beach Consulting, and this is your July 2016 Cosmic Surf Report. Let's ride some waves. So we're starting off in July, and we see a beautiful Cancer new moon on July 4th. This first week is really going to be some time for you to reconnect with people. I see an emotional renaissance for you in the first week of July. And that may be because since you are Virgo and you are the natural, process-driven, earthy, homey, hosty person, you might be having a barbecue at your house or at least overseeing one. You can never shy away from like a little leadership with a lot of hard work. So the first week we kind of see you being able to detach from some of those processes and some of those earth-driven needs and really looking more at like your emotional needs and filling your well, so to speak. This is a week that speaks to me of a more emotional fulfillment and a deeper connection with those around you. Moving into the second week, though, we do see some need to move on. There's a lot of momentum moving around in your social house. Social purging is a huge theme for all signs of the zodiac this summer. But for you, I see this need for movement more than most. And I think that this has to do with the previous Mars retrograde that we just came out of on June 29th. And Mars moving direct does not necessarily mean there's an instant add to the huge amount of energy in the world. More so, it means that stagnant, sluggish, dragging feeling that we've all been having for the last couple of months is alleviating slowly. Not all planets are as quick as others, and so Mars does take a little bit to get its groove back, if that makes sense. But for you, I think there's been some things that maybe you've been putting off, or maybe subconsciously you've been putting off. In the second week of July, I see no more of that. I see some serious momentum coming behind your choices and decisions. Whether or not this has to do with work necessarily, I'm not sure. I think it has a lot more to do with relationships and for you personally, self-actualization and serving your best self and serving yourself and making sure that your needs are being met. Perhaps there's been a lot of putting you on the back burner and putting everything else in front of you. And so I think that in the second week of July, we do see some moving on from that, some ability to detach and some real drive when it comes to like, where am I going to want to put that energy? Oh, wait, I want to put it right there. Well, let's go. Because, nothing a Virgo loves more than a goal. In the third week, we do have a full moon in Capricorn, which is nice for you. Capricorn loves to climb hills, loves to see as far as he can see, never shies away from an opportunity to learn or progress. I see Virgo as very much the same, even though Virgo is the earliest incarnation. In some ways, because Virgo is so process driven. Virgo is the house of efficiency, is the leader of all things tidy and together, and a lot of success for Virgo. And so I think that maybe if there's been a drag in that momentum in the last couple of months, this is a real departure from that. So when we're looking at that full moon in Capricorn for you, that starts to illuminate some issues of self-care. Maybe you've spent the whole summer doing for others and they're not doing for you. But I see the third week of July being more of a time for Virgo to take a time out, like a Virgo time out. So Virgo time out for you is like what? Weeding the garden, finishing off your shopping list, organizing your bathroom, all those little tiny to-do things that nag at you before you go to bed. That might be your idea of self-care, but I highly advise you to take it to like a better level than that. Like maybe a spa day. Don't have it in the funds for a spa day right now? Cool. Take like a couple hours, listen to a meditation on YouTube, borrow some essential oil, plant some flowers, pick them, steal them, whatever you got to do, take care of you in whatever capacity you can take care of you. But like, seriously, take some time off of work, and like everything is work because you're a Virgo. You're made of work. You're not happy unless you're working. You like work. Self-care. So we move into the fourth week of July. And so maybe you listened to me and you decided to take the third week off and really get in touch with like line up what you need, rest and rejuvenation, really able to kind of sit and meditate and focus and take good care of yourself and water those roots that you've been building and really develop and plan with yourself. So then we see the fourth week kind of being though like, all right, cool, I took some time off, but here I come. So the fourth week, as I've seen with most of the signs, excuse me, I see you getting to the point where you're able to kind of start to put some of those plans into action. This also might see like some of you who are involved in like business dealings or looking for a new job or trying to score that big client. You might start to see some headway in that area. For those of you that are freelance, you might see some more motivated energy. You might have a new networking opportunity, a new advertisement opportunity, or a new stream of revenue that you may have not noticed before, but you're going to be offered something along those lines. Now, this is definitely a great week to look at what resources are available, how you can control those resources, what you can do to really make those the most abundant things that you can have, like to really get the most out of them. And I think that you'll have a good place to sit as far as astrologically. And from what I get from the cosmos, by the 4th week of July, you can really be in a superior position to advance like your business desires or your resource-driven desires. So overall, for the month, we see the beginning starting with, heart and family and home, really trying to fill that emotional well, really addressing some of the emotional, maybe negligence we've been putting ourselves through. The second week, we see a lot more energy and momentum returning. We see, there's some choices to make. There might be some moving on to do, and that's gonna, it's gonna weigh heavy in the second week. But I think that you'll be able to pull right through that because we're going to go into the third week, which the center of the third week for you, Virgo, is self-care, and self-care is healthcare. So do focus on that. If you have been feeling under the weather, if your stomach's been bothering you, if you haven't been sleeping very well, if the heat's been getting to you, I highly advise to really consider what you can do that's best for you in the third week of July. And moving into the 4th week, we see you coming out as a victorious, foundation-driven earth leader that you can be. And you're really going to need the first 3 weeks leading up to that to prepare for this moment and some financial success, or at least some financial, at least business success when it comes to being able to acquire new resources or be seen as a leader or move up when it comes to a revenue stream. So my name is Amanda Beach. You can check out who I subscribe to and see some other great astrologers. You can follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/Cosmic Beach Consulting, and you can see what other amazing writers, thinkers, doers, and light workers I follow. You can make an appointment with me at cosmicbeachconsulting.com. I'm available for hour and half-hour long sessions, and I will see you guys in August. Have a great July, Virgo. Thank you.